To be honest, I don't really care what other people think. There are so many people who will criticize you, you know, but haters are gonna hate.
If you don't like it, then just don't look at our photos.
Cosplay is a short abbreviation for costume play. It originated originally from Japan. You know, I think first and foremost is also having fun, but I think secondly is also a bit of self-achievement when you're able to do all this craftsman side of it. So it's fun and creative, that's how I would say it. That's what cosplay is all about. Go! Good. I got into cosplay photography by chance. I think when I sort of bought my first DSLR here, I just wanted to test it out, and at the time I knew there was actually a convention for comics. There's a lot of people dressed up in cosplay, and I thought they looked really cool. A lot of them make their own costumes, and to me that is just, you know, it blew my mind.
My name is Cassandra. I'm 19. I go to the University of Sydney and I study speech pathology, and I'm a cosplayer. I cosplay because I've always loved anime since high school, and I thought like sewing was one of my passions, so I decided that I would make costumes from the animes that I liked, and ever since I've made my first costume, I've just loved it. So today I'm dressing up as a girl called Kyari Pamu Pamu. She's really famous for her YouTube video called Pom Pom Pom. She's kind of like a Japanese Lady Gaga and Katy Perry type. And so I was really obsessed with her at one stage last year, so I decided that I will dress up as her. All the characters I cosplay are the ones that I just absolutely love, and that when I watch the anime, I'm just like, yeah, like I love you. In a way, it's an art, but you're supposed to embody the art of the character and not put your own flavor into it. Yeah, I do it in my free time and it really relaxes me, and it's something that I really enjoy, so yeah. If you buy a costume online, it could cost from $100 to $200, and then you have to buy a wig, and that will cost about $50 to $100, and you buy shoes and props, and it just adds up. But for people who can sew, we just buy the fabric from Linkcraft, and probably max $100 we go up to, yeah. But we'll purchase our wigs online. So my parents at first were quite surprised because they were like, oh, it's so weird for you to dress up in a costume and go out in the public. So I would catch the train to the conventions, and they got used to it, and they were really supportive. So I would respond to people who think it's weird. I would be like, well, everyone has their own hobbies, you know. It's something that we want to do. You know, we don't judge other people for their hobbies. So yeah, it's just, if you don't like it, then just don't look at our photos. Yeah.
I like working with Katherine because she's a bit of like a chameleon. She can just jump from one character, one look to another quite easily and flawlessly.
My name's Katherine. I'm 20. I just turned 20. I work at a pharmacy in the airport, and I go to Macquarie Uni where I study languages. Like, I love being able to create the things of my favourite characters and, you know, sort of become that character for a day, even if it's just for a little while. You know, ever since I was young, I loved, you know, making up stories, pretending, you know, pretending I was certain characters and stuff. And then as I got older, sort of bringing that to life was what made me really like fall in love with it. Any strong female lead, I will love.
Today I'm cosplaying Sarah Farron from Final Fantasy 13 Part 2. She's the main protagonist in the story. What I love about Sarah is that in the first game she was more sort of like the damsel in distress. She was really sort of like a soft, sweet character, whereas in the second game she really became like a much stronger character. She became more like she had a lot more free will. She followed her own sort of path. Before a photo shoot, I have sort of like an idea in my head of what sort of shots I want to get and what sort of feel I want to give to the photo shoot in terms of actually playing the character. And to really like prepare myself for that, I'll, you know, watch more cutscenes from the games. I'll, you know, look up other cosplayers' photos, get some ideas, that sort of stuff.
To be honest, anyone who you know, thinks the people who cosplay are, you know, geeky or losers, because a lot of people do. They think, you know, you're just like one of those typical geeks you see in movies, you know, dressed up in like a Trekkie costume or something like that. Like, to be honest, I don't really care what other people think. Like, cosplaying makes me happy, it makes so many other people happy, and I reckon doing what you love in your life is the most important thing. So if that makes someone happy, just keep doing it.
They're living out their childhood, I guess. You know, taking into adulthood, some people may see it as a bad thing. I see it as an important thing, that you never lose, you know, sight of who you are and the kid in you, I suppose. That's what it is.